Hello! Welcome to another episode of Tos and Thos. Today we're gonna marry Colonel Sanders. There are no rules, that is, except for to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Von and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has a giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool, especially cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters this chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg Wars. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth.
Oh, best friend blaster, baster blaster. There we go.
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open the fusion. Let's rock and roll! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Clang gets on it. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clang learn to speak English?
What? It's the singularity, as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will surely take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clang and goes out the back door of the arena. As you frantically repair your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No.
Do it the hard way.
Who needs magic when you've got passion?
I'm going to do it the hard way because last time Colonel Sanders got really pissed when I tried to do it the easier way.
Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and he gives you a subtle wink. I believe in you, Miss Pony Island. Miriam knows this too.
But if he was cool with it, I would totally use evil magic to win. Anyway.
I would be cheating, you want to impress him, not. So you have to be a loser.
And I've always believed in you, Miss Pony Island. Since we were little kids. Because I'm your best friend forever. That's my defining character trait.
You turn and notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you.
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but...
Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
The secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get a knife of nuke from? See, now the game knows that we lied to her.
Alright.
That's better. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve. Steve, the spork monster.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We spork monsters are many. I think Borko has a day off. But you have conquered Steve, and I hate the battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang around?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
Steve the spork monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath you. Whatever. I see you're up to crisscross. I see what you're up to. Crisscross and magical items and accidentally summon me, huh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup, back in the old country. You can feel a spork monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely.
Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this cooking competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in Spork in Monsters, because I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a silly stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win.
Give up and drop out of culinary school.
You made it this far, and now you're going to quit? To yourself?
Yay. Summon extra power from deep within yourself.
Down within yourself.
Oh, sorry. That was narrator Sama. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win.
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Miss Pony Island. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me.
The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out.
You interrupted my inspiring monologue. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery.
You begin to levitate off the ground, energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken Popeye overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Miss Pony Island. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. Colonel Sanders, what about
Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy!
Yes!
Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, student!
Oh my god.
With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes! A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems you're missing some friends. Huh? Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure instinct giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee hee, I'm flying!
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Madam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on the broom hook by the elastics of his underpants. Pop, get over there right now!
Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought the wedgie was a salad!
Aww.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kissing your pants. I must say, it's not the worst prank in USCAL's history. But it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Clank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeic.
Onomatopoeia.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess.
Typo.
We'll have to figure it out later. At least only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Wow, 3 days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
I made tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teensy tiny non-atomic ice pie afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, Chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Sure, I'll enjoy it all by myself. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a simple sip of soup. A+, really though I taste the dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Very overjoyed, she gives her a huge hug.
Thank you, Miss Pony Island, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up! Now describe your dish. Ah, maid. Uni up with smooth egg custard and actual orchard shell topped with caviar. Did you score one type of urchin response from a second differently colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much, kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose so close on account of all the spikes. He begins to part it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Please, be gentle with my cuisine.
Puppy.
Duh. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He rears back till his tongue is poked and prodded. Yes, my tongue! The professor appears to have an allergic reaction to his sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat?
Dejected. Van does not go gentle in the night. Disqualified? For glamour? Don't discount sympathy. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure a swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laughs at a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Something to help me calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something, Ms. Pony Island? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, then I'd be going to the College of Eating, the school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it, if you absolutely insisted. But don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the spoon cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. It takes Ashley as you finally cannot keep a two-faced routine.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last time you've heard of me, either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders have fun and cook step together. Two chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese
has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing an eye in the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Okay, so that's what this game was made to be the advertisement for. Did you know that?
Oh, it's literally advertising mac and cheese with chicken in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
That came up very shortly after this.
Oh, that's incredible. That's brilliant advertising. Really unnecessarily elaborate, but brilliant. Alright.
Justin, I think I've seen everything in the kitchen. You give me this thing. And completely blow me away in my 49 dog years of life. I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passed the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Pinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could there be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone is graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on.
Heck yeah.
The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems done cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! Ow, ow, ow!
Hey.
You knew that Sprinklers were a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach no dog new tricks?
This is amazing. Oh
Van
my
and
god,
Ash,
I
tell everyone.
love that outfit. I love her outfit. I like it.
Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did when they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting! No ghost allowed graduation! It's clearly written in the school's bylaws!
I was never actually a ghost. I was all a trick to get you guys to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone's together.
It's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster!
Hell yeah.
Still didn't try to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in the cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late for the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking on the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat.
A crown?
Welcome back, Pop! I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had to mail directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I don't get it. I still don't get it. He's the school dean's son?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good for him.
I mean, he's a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor. Oh, he's the son of the chancellor of such and such. The honor of educating the son of chancellor such and such. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrocution. It's Clank who arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of Earth. I am actually from a faraway planet, in another dimension.
Fantastic.
What?
What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. I also love Miriam's outfit. Oh my god.
Now that I have learned the way of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, no. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Sort of. Humans are weird. A poor lobe and someone Clank to speak to it.
Awesome.
Finally, Colonel Sanders arrived.
With his cherry
Howdy,
blossoms.
classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give them a bowl of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of man and chicken by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Miss Coney Island, what are you doing sitting all alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Someone who's finger licking good. Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
It is truly my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yes, I would love to.
As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take the day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Miss Pony Island.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together.
Colonel Sanders stopped dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think there's something I just need to do by myself.
But who will help you run your restaurant?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found the love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endorse sharing him with this other love, the life of an entrepreneur?
I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school.
Oh, my dear Miss Pony Island, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way you'll have me by your side.
The end! Is that...
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally made by KFC.
Oh.
What?
I bet we weren't supposed to do the competition. That would have prevented us from hurting our hand, and things would probably been different without the rest of the game.
But I thought he liked it. I thought he liked our gumption.
Oh, focus your mind, meditate on... Alright, we're gonna do this one quickly.
Okay.
Focus your mind and meditate on this
Let's
moment.
do
Try and
it.
identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on scrutinizing
Salt?
every flavor.
Maybe? Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano, basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Cocaine?
Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you
Could
find
it be White Box? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous. White Box.
You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. A mental responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one notices that you travel through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the
Colonel,
silence.
I wonder if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow... anything for a fellow
What
chef.
exactly was on that chicken? Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today.
Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana end, without peeling it, proudly eats the whole thing. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act close
I
up.
love your enthusiasm, Pop.
She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. He says that's what he did, but it doesn't matter. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. It seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Fan. Competition again. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, this is not happening, this is not happening! You turn into a ball.
I'm not cut out for this. This is me in actual combat.
Oh, we didn't attack him at all that time. When you curl into a ball, Colonel Sanders immediately sweeps in. It doesn't... The other one that I just kept clicking on it made me attack him, remember? This one I didn't attack him at all. That'll change things, I think. Oh no.
Not only because he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hat, because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool.
What Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat, he wears a ribbon tie.
Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? He was so nice, he even... What?
You decided the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. So he will whip you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together.
Oh,
so
Colonel,
good.
my Colonel!
However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and your ears are kicking you directly in the face. The force-lit blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness you see a vision.
Ooh, Miss Pony Island, I'm here to deliver you a message.
Not this guy.
It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times, and that name is Blankety.
But before you continue, you suddenly awake.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
You awake to see Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a statue of secret spices. Or was that decision after a season must comment the craftsmanship of the horse's shoes? Maybe you shouldn't be guiding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here, but one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy.
That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face.
That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears in the school, leaving you and Miriam to fake, and you assume the dog appreciates treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his culinary talent, perhaps. You reach for it when Sprinkles jumps up and pours into your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious in embarrassment.
I never even got to taste it.
You fall into darkness, but something is there. The Spork Monster?
Borko, what are you doing
It's not
here?
your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore.
Thank you, my friend, wherever you are.
There. A glass of water. You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp like the purest snow melted by a mountain spring. Hey, that was mine. It was my favorite toilet. You owe me $6.
And you've got excellent taste. Cause I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it. Oh my god, what happened with Pop? I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to?
No, I'm not really sure.
You don't give Miriam time to tell the story, however.
We went on one date, Pop, and now you can miss me when, how can you miss me when I'm right
Pop
here?
voice quavers as he pleases kiss man. Every time I blink, you go away again.
That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between
I
you
got her
and
in
Pop?
trouble, and now she's mad at me.
I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. Where?
And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. To it to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Miriam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events and offer to join the royal family.
It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess, or maybe a queen, but I'm not sure he even knows. But either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got too much to do with my life.
Twist and a twist.
So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze.
Okie dokie.
Exam.
Yep.
Team up, purely an act of strategy carried out by two cunning chefs. Or was it something
I'm afraid I
more?
can't answer that question directly. Instead, I'd like to ask you a question of my own. May I have this do-si-do? Colonel Sanders extends his hand to you, and you feel a surge of energy jump off the tips of his fingers. His hand, the hand of a master chef, so dedicated to the craft of fine cookery, so tender yet refined, so milky smooth, fingers like finely battered drumsticks, tuned in flour, soaked in buttermilk, and dusted with exotic sauces. But they do not reach for tongs and knife or even a spork. Tonight they reach for you.
Reach for me, Colonel.
And though our feet may tire of dancing, I believe that this is just the beginning of our steps together.
Colonel Sanders.
Will you not only join me on the dance floor, but in the kitchen as my co-chef and partner in both business and in life? You gasp. Could it be? Is he really saying?
Me? And you?
Ever since
Together?
I met you, my dear Miss... Ever since I met you, my dear... has changed. It's not enough to simply open the world's creation of fried chicken restaurants. No. Even then, my life would be incomplete without you by my side. So what do you say, partner?
I say, I love you, Colonel
The
Sanders.
real end? Wow, that was a life-changing 3 days. Overwhelmed by everything that just happened between you and Colonel Sanders, you step outside to get some air. The quad is dark and quiet. Too quiet. You start to smell something soft, potatoey, gravy. Just then, Spork Monster appears. Hi, Miss... Hi, Miss Pony Island. You have some pretty sweet dance moves back there.
Why, thank you. You weren't too shabby yourself. That moonwalk you did was pretty
Oh,
cool.
you noticed? I'm so embarrassed. Anyway, I have something to ask you. You see, life as a potato-like creature is difficult. I have no place to call home other than people's nightmares.
Oh, I had no idea. Are you gonna talk, Spork Monster?
I was wondering if I might be able to go home with you, permanently. I'll run out and get the paper in the morning and everything. What do you say?
Yes, adopt him. He's adorable.
My hero, I will forever be in your debt. The end. Seriously though, it really is this time.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes. Best game ever.